Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Red Dead Redemption is for me. Alright, what's going on? Today we're gonna rank the Red Dead Redemption games from worst to best. I know there's only 3, so you would think it'd be easier, but it's actually quite difficult in my opinion. This shit is just crazy as hell because there's like 2 quality games that come out and it's really hard to rank them. But without further ado, let's start out with the first game on the list. Okay, so as Red Dead Revolver, this kind of started the whole Red Dead thing. And you play as Red Harlow, a character that got his family got killed, and he's just trying to seek revenge on the people that killed his family. Just a side note, I like how he screams "Pa" right here.
Get up, Pa! Pa! Pa!
Because his father had struck a gold mine and they wanted to steal money from him. But honestly, I feel like this one is still pretty good. I used to love this game as a kid. It's kind of like a arcadey kind of like shooter because it was based off of an arcade game, and that's when Rockstar came in and took the license basically and made it like kind of a story based arcade type game, and I think it works for what it is. I wouldn't this game came out so long ago. I don't expect I didn't expect like the story like greatness that we get in Red Dead Redemption or anything like that. I don't expect that. So it's good for its time. I think it really blends the elements of a Western kind of arcade game, and it was the first to pop off in its genre. I do think I like the main protagonist. I like that they actually go along with this timeline in the next 2 games, but I like that they don't like fully try to include everything, but I do like that they continue from the story. I don't feel like the characters are actually I feel like I like the characters a lot. It's just I don't think they are quite as memorable as our Red Dead 1 or 2. Like it's not that this game's bad, it's just that this game's not, the quality of Red Dead 1 and 2 that we got, like it's gonna be obvious why this game is the lowest on the list, I feel like. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a pretty good game. It's worth checking out. You can buy in the store on PlayStation 4, so I think it's worth checking out if you're into the whole lore of Red Dead. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, Red Dead Redemption. I have so many things I could say about this game. This game is amazing. This game is one of the best games I've ever played, I swear. When this game came out, I don't think I played it at first, but when I played it, it's just utterly amazing. Like, you play as John Marston, and he basically is trying to get back to his family, but to do this he has to hunt down his old gang members, and the story and everything you go along with, the characters you meet, everything, it's just amazing. This one was hard to rank. I thought honestly this and Red Dead 2 were so hard to rank. I was going to put Red Dead 1 above 2, honestly. I was literally these 2 are so close in my mind that it's hard to rank them. I literally spent days contemplating, like switching back and forth which one was better, but I have to give Red Dead 1 because the second spot, because you can't fault this game for coming out 8 years ago and not having everything that Red Dead 2 has. Red Dead 1 is amazing in its own way. It's the closest to a perfect game, I think. This literally this and The Last of Us are so close in like quality terms that I love both of those games. So the world is amazing. The story that you go on as John Marston is amazing. I love the character of John. That's my favorite character in both Red Dead games. I feel what this game does better, which it's hard to say, but Red Dead 1 I feel like has a better story and a better main protagonist in my opinion, because I feel like with Red Dead 2 story, I feel like they could have, like, they are trying to build a story around another story, which is kind of hard to do, especially with a prequel, because you have to make characters do certain things in order to fall in line with this game, and you have to make this. That's where I think Red Dead 1 excels in its story and character aspect. I think the characters you meet in this game are just amazing. I think I love every character, especially Bonnie McFarlane, Ricketts, Jack, and everything. And spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 1, I don't really think any of you care, but honestly, the ending that John has in the game, where he takes like a heroic, he's a family man that tries to save his family, and then he dies doing what he wanted to do. It's just so amazing, and it's just amazing story crafted around a perfect game. And then the ending where Jack literally goes and kills Ross is amazing. Like, that is one of the best epilogues / endings ever. And then it just ends, and it's just like amazing, because it's like Jack became what John doesn't want him to, but Jack wanted revenge for his dad because because the dude Ross screwed him over. But it's amazing, and I feel like if you guys have not played this game, play this game. It might feel a little bit dated, but honestly, the story and characters, nothing beats that. It's just, I feel like Red Dead 2 is better in gameplay and immersiveness and everything like that. So this is definitely like a solid, I'd say a solid 9 out of 10. Like, it's close. It's very close to being perfect. It's literally a perfect game in my opinion. Like, it's so close. But on to Red Dead 2.
But it weren't us who changed. Trust me, Arthur. Just one more. And as always, a goddamn train.
I don't want to kill all these folk Dutch. Just you.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to talk about this game while it's still fresh in my mind. Red Dead 2 is maybe the best game of the past decade. Better, I don't know, like, I've always been a fan of Red Dead over GTA. I've always loved Red Dead Redemption over fucking GTA 5 and 4 and whatever the hell, how many ever GTAs there are. I just feel like it's more unique, in my opinion. But I know a lot of people love GTA. I still like GTA a lot. I just feel like Red Dead's more of like a personal preference kind of thing. But let me tell you, the shit you can do in this game is crazy as hell. You can kill people, you can tie them up, talk to people, antagonize people, a lot of shit that you would want to do in real life. Like, this shit's crazy as hell. It surpasses Red Dead 1, but only by the shit that you can do in the gameplay. Like, it's crazy the amount of stuff they added that you can do. Like, there's fucking UFOs, there's, some ghosts, there's everything in this game. Like, it's crazy as hell. I thought Undead Nightmare was crazy. This shit right here is on another level. This shit is crazy. You can tie up somebody, and it's just amazing, because this game, I would have never known that I'd like a game like more than Red Dead 1, I guess. I feel like, it's set 10 years in the past from Red Dead Redemption, so you play as Arthur Morgan, John's still in the game, You play as Arthur Morgan as he tries to, you know, do the best that he can for his gang and everything that John's in, and you know, Dutch is the leader and he tries to help out as much as he can. But as the story progresses along, Arthur, like in the beginning, this is kind of mild spoilers, I guess, but not really. But in the beginning, Arthur is just kind of a yes man, and that's fine. But later in the game, he starts developing his own, like, you know, opinions and thoughts, and he thinks, oh well, maybe this isn't the best thing. And you know, once that happens, you really like him as a character. I just feel the way that John excels from Morgan is that I feel like when you start liking Arthur Morgan, he kind of just, like, that's where the game, like, ends, you know? Like, that's when you start liking him a lot. It's when it ends. I feel like John is more likable because in the game, you know, he has his family, he has tension in, like, why he doesn't understand why, like, Dutch and all of them, they left him and everything. You know, there's tension between his gang members, there's everything. And they also developed John's character in this game more, so you like him more in Red Dead Redemption, honestly. So that's how I think John excels Arthur by a bit. I mean, yeah, I really do like Arthur Morgan as a character, though. And character-wise, I think the characters in Redemption are a little bit more memorable, but I'm not saying that these aren't, but I feel like, you know, Red Dead Redemption 1 has, like, Bonnie McFarlane, everything, just so many memorable characters that I remember playing. Like, I remember playing in Red Dead Redemption, and I mean, I love the characters in this game too, don't get me wrong. It's really close, honestly. That's only if I had to give Red Dead Redemption something over Red Dead 2. But other than that, gameplay, you can do so much shit. The world, you literally are on horse, you meet people, there's fucking shootings in random areas, there's just random interactions, there's everything. There's horses, there's saloons, there's gun shops, there's stores, there's gang hideouts, there's horse races. I don't even know if that's in the game, I'm sure it is. Horse races, shootouts, duels, train robberies, carriage robberies, ghosts, UFOs, lasso, alligators, animals, hunting, exploring, just creating stuff at this point, but it's all in the game. Okay, but all that shit is in the game, and it's amazing how they even got all of that in the game, and it's just so immersive. The world is so immersive. You actually feel like you're there, and the world is just beautiful, and there's so much. I feel like the reason that Red Dead 2 gets over Red Dead 1 is there's so much more to do in Red Dead 2 than there is Red Dead 1. Bounties, you could kill people for bounties, you could do anything. Like, the game is amazing. I recommend everyone gets this game if they don't, because there's so much you can do. Everyone should experience this. Red Dead 2 is definitely my game of the year for 2018, and it's just amazing. I feel like this game is better than Spider-Man, PS4, any game that's come out this year. Like, it's just crazy what Rockstar did with this one. I cannot believe that Rockstar put out such a quality game that was, you know, better than Red Dead Redemption, in my opinion, and I was very surprised. You know, there's still shit that I'm figuring out to this day. I'm still playing it. I beat the story, but there's still shit that I'm still doing and still figuring out to this day in the game that I didn't even know you could do. So that's why I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best Red Dead Redemption game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. So if you guys like this video, just like and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next ranking video.